Well, hello everybody and welcome along here to Tauranga. It's great to have your company for some action on Matariki for 2026. Tauranga Whai up against the Wellington Saints, round 14 of the Rapid League from the QEY Centre here in Tauranga. And it's not going to be an easy game for either of these two teams because they're both going pretty well in the Rapid League. Joined by basketball royalty, Rob Lowe. Rob, nice to have you along. And you've done battle with both these teams or seen these Rapid League teams going at it. There's some pretty good talent in these two sides.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see both teams. You know, they're both fighting for position on the table right now, and you know, some talent on display.
Absolutely. Well, Otago with their result after their result this afternoon against the Bulls are slotting into fourth place, but there we are where we've got second versus third in the Rapid League at the moment, with the Saints 11-4, and the Tauranga Whai have actually just nipped up a spot following the result of that Nuggets game today. They were fourth a short time ago, but they're up to third now, and the Bulls have dropped down to seventh, or moved up to seventh after winning that Rapid League earlier today. Quite interesting, though, as we check out the starting fives of these teams too, Rob, that this is the first meeting between these two teams this season, and we're right at the end of the season, but we've got Gold, Nonu, Wheelie, Munir and Robertson about to go at it for the Saints in this game.
Yeah, it's a good matchup for them. First time meeting. You know, they play again in 7 or 8 days, so good to challenge yourself here and try and get bragging rights come next week.
Some decent players dropping back to the Rapid League team for the Whai, with Jaden Bazant and Xander Masters dropping back today with the returning Tall Blacks. Cole Hawkboy there again. Josh Kelly, quite a talented big. And Mike Wade's coming late with Keani Saxon out with illness. So those two there, Masters and Munir, talented youngsters having pretty good seasons. Yeah,
Masters shooting the ball exceptionally well this year. You know, big minutes for the main league, and Munir just playing really well in Rapid in his third year with the Saints. It'll be a good matchup for them.
Yeah, Masters is going at 10 points per game in the Rapid League this season. Munir just behind him on 9 points. So if those guys get going in this one, it should be fun. Yeah, it should be a high-scoring affair. I'm looking forward to it. Well, let's hope it is. Of course, reminding you that we have the NZNBL game between these two teams coming up at 7:30 this evening. And with the Saints nestled into fourth place in the NZNBL and the Whai just behind them, there's a lot at stake coming up in that game as well. Referees for this one: Sam Pan, Sam McFadgen, Olivia Murray. Sam McFadgen. Well, yeah, is your whistle working? Better. Sure it will be, Sam.
It's a good sign when the ref can blow his whistle. That's good.
Some players might not agree with you, Rob.
As long as it's the right call, Glenn, it's all good.
Good answer, Rob. Here we go. Whai in the pink, of course, and it's going to be the Saints with the tip. And they've got the first possession through Munir. A couple of players coming off the bench too for the Saints in this one.
It's interesting they've got Braden coming up, starting at the 4 here.
Yeah, interesting too that Jordan Hunter's listed on the subs bench, and there's Munir going to work. That's a nice finish from him.
Jordan Hunt's not looking like he's suited up right now. He's wearing his main league uniform, so I don't know if we'll see him today.
Indeed, Mangalonga is there for a bit of cover. It's Bazant, kicks it out to Masters. Masters misses the first, and Sam Gold picks up the rebound, and here comes Wheelie. That's a good get there by Kelly.
Yeah, Braden's trouble in transition. Playing with him for the last few years with Tuatara, you know, he's such a fast guard.
There's a foul there on Jet Thompson. He's been a leading player in the Rapid League for a while now. He's playing his 17th game this season. He's been going at 9 points per game at 40%. This game should be excellent. Very good young players in there. We're not going to see Aubrey Chunga tonight for the Saints. He's out injured.
Yeah, and he's having a great year as well. Battling for main minutes. It's a good problem to have for Aaron Young.
Exactly. Speaking of Aaron Young, the last Saints game that I called against the Giants, he was He was out there down the stretch of the game, which ultimately went to overtime. So Aaron Young's got a lot of confidence in him.
It's a great sign when your coach is playing you at the end of the game. It means he's got some confidence in you.
Let's see what the Saints can do here. There was shot clock down to 8. Here's Gold. Gets his own rebound. That's nice, and there's a foul. So it's going to be Gold to go to the line. Chemist Warehouse strike. Mercury Nonu there on screen, the son of Ma'a Nonu. Sam Gold at the line here. He's been going 5 points per game this season. This is his 14th Rapid League game.
I believe he started a few games at the start of the year as well. Yeah, two games at the start of the year, so he's had some experience in the main league as well.
Absolutely. Here's Thompson. Is it back to Masters?
Oh,
there goes Masters.
That's a great play there. They've just run a Spanish action, which is a ball screen into a back screen, and just freed up Masters wide open for the shot. Nice
job by Xander Masters, first 3 of the game. Now Bazant with the rebound. Thompson likes to push the ball. They were on Masters in a flash there, weren't they? Here goes Thompson.
Some of the boys have read the scouting report.
Shame they didn't read it before he took that other shot. Here comes Gold. This is Nonu again. He's lost it. Nice steal there from Bazant. Thompson again. Thompson. Nice. Oh, no luck there for him, but Kelly can't collect.
Some great takes so far this game, just no one quite finishing the easy ones.
And there's another example of that. Mangalonga, who was missing that one, who's come into the game off the bench here for the Saints. Here is Bazant. Bazant hardly ever missed one of those in his career, I reckon.
Yeah, he's got some great experience now as well, playing at such high levels in 3-on-3 and you know, training with the breakers and things. So, you know, he's going to steady the ship and get to his position when he wants to score.
Nice job by him and the Whai to get out to a 3-point lead with 1:17 left. See Chris Tupu running the Saints Rapid League team again today.
The assistant coach on my first ever Tallbacks trip in 2009. Right?
Nice. Oh, he's such a good player back in the day too. Oh, there's the 3 going down. Nice job from Munir. He's got all 5 points for the Saints early in this one. This is Wade. Now to Thompson.
I get the post up on the smaller guard.
Kelly. Shot clock down to 6 here. Masters just missing that one, and Nonu flies in to grab it. There's Munir again. Nonu. Nice rotation now to Munir again. Can't get the second triple. Gold almost gets it. Back well, the Saints have scrambled it. Nonu for 3. Oh yes, and it goes.
The coach killer, offensive rebound, wide open 3.
Stuff from the Saints. Stick with it. No foul as Kelly goes down.
9 seconds left.
Thompson can't get the 3-point play. But he will go back to the Chemist Warehouse strike. Well, this is good play so far. Quite committed play from both teams, Rob. It's been good watch so far.
Yeah, both teams being aggressive, trying to get in the paint, and unfortunately missing a few layups, but yeah, really aggressive play.
Thompson. So Saints going to have 4.7. Get a shot away. They won't call their BNZ player timeout, but a full court pressure 2 from the Fire. Like that one. Here's Munir. And he's not going to get a shot away in time. So that score is tight here. It's the Saints up 9-8 at the end of the first. Very even first quarter, Rob.
Yeah, really close game. We expected it going in. You know, they're fighting for position on the table, so what we expect, and hopefully it goes on the rest of the game.
Absolutely. Of course, the Tall Blacks are back now, and their NBL teams, including Carlin Davison there.
Well, it's good to see the main guys, you know, out supporting the Rapid League. You know, it's good camaraderie for the boys.
Yeah, 100%. Davison would have enjoyed those 2 wins that the Tall Blacks had, even though the first one got a little tight at times.
Yeah, it was a real close game, double overtime, but it was a great game to watch, and you know, good result. You know, wins a win.
Absolutely. There's the large cupped pepperoni for $35. That's the sale special this week, valid until next Tuesday. Just scan the QR code or go online and enter Sal's Cup 26 as the code. And enjoy. So 9-8 to the Saints. For the first quarter in this Rapid League game as Wade gets the play underway again. Kelly. Oh, does brilliantly there to get it back. Thompson pauses the play. Boy for 3, and he buries it.
Great settle there by Jet Thompson. You know, he caught it. He could have shot the first shot. Took his time, drove into the paint, and found the open man.
Boy. Yeah, that's pretty impressive, but he couldn't nail it. Comes Wade. Kelly bumping bodies. Here's Bazan. Kelly comes up high for Bazan. And he's got the foul.
Could have been a cool circus shot had he made that.
Foul's going to go on Nonu. Jane and Bazan to the line.
I like where both teams are at, you know, trying to get into the paint to create some open shots, and not just settling for wide open threes.
He's out of the line. He's had a mixture of... He's played in all the games for the Phi. Started in 7 in the NBL this season. Dropping back to the Rapid League team tonight.
He's a great player to bring back for the Phi. You know, he's been there for a few years now, and he's got such a vast experience in this league, and you know, to have him come off the bench, it's huge for that team.
Absolutely. Alonga. A little scrappy on this play here for the Saints. They're going to turn it over. They haven't. Oh, Munir. Well, in the end, it was a pretty ugly set. Doesn't matter. 2 points. He's got a sweet shot, hasn't he? He's up to 7 points in the game.
Almost at his average already.
He's looked pretty classy doing it, hasn't he? There's the foul. It's Nonu again. Playing tough like his old man does on the rugby field. Comes Thompson. Nice pass. Kelly just losing the ball there. That was 2 points given up.
Yeah, wide open layup. If they'd caught that, I think the Phi got a little finger on it and knocked it away, luckily.
See if they can capitalise. Well, can't. There's the answer to that question. Here is Thompson. He uses pace to go around Munir. Does it really well.
Yeah, getting out in transition is huge for the Phi here. You know, they've got such good penetrators with Jet and JB.
And that was a beautiful play from Gold. Sucked in that defender for an and one opportunity. Gold's going to go back to the line for his second visit to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He was 1 from 2 the first time. That was an important basket too, because the Whai have been up about 4 points for a while now. Stays at 2 for now. Kelly. Masters. Nice finish there from Xander Masters.
It's a great take, just fighting through that contact, pushing him off a little bit, and finishing it at the hoop.
Ooh, that's a nice finish from Nonu.
Yeah, right back at him.
Saints stay nice and close. Thompson works high off Kelly. He's wide open for threes. Mike Wade, and in it rattles. Biggest lead of the game now. 5 points. Here is Nonu. Nice pass and gold. Here's Robertson now. Out into Robertson. Scramble for the ball.
Let's stay with it. Couldn't keep it alive.
It's a good outlet play, and what about that for a finish? Excellent vision there from Masters and from Hawkboy.
What a play. Exciting basketball. Love to see it.
Yeah, that was wonderful. One of the best plays in the Rapid League we've seen all season, I reckon. And we've got a travel called against Munir. Love it when two youngsters combine like that, Rob.
Yeah, it's great, and it's great that they've got a few stops now in a row. You know, putting some pressure on the Saints here and pulling away a little bit before the end of the half.
It's been an excellent quarter so far. 14-6 we've outscored the Saints so far in this quarter. Here's Kelly. Nice find from Thompson. Kelly can't convert. Gets himself in good positions, does Josh Kelly. Ooh, he's only 17. It's going to be Saints ball with 12.1 left. Oh, there was eagle eyes from the officials there. Looked like it came off Nonu, but
I saw the back of the foot, but I'm not certain.
Oh, there's a tap.
Another turnover.
And this is going to be a comfortable finish for Kelly.
Jet's happy there. Normally it'd be pretty sad that he didn't get the layup himself.
Robertson. A strong finish from the Whai. 24-15. Totally outplayed the Saints in that quarter. 16-6. A very nice job by the home team.
Yeah, that defense was leading to some quick transition buckets, and you know, a few stops in a row, and the Saints are staring down the barrel of a 9-point deficit.
Yeah, great effort from Tauranga Whai. They executed really well. They're shooting the ball at 58% as a team at halftime. The Saints are down on 40%. That's a really nice job in that second quarter. That all smiles in the camp as Sonny Tuaputa goes through the strategy for the second half for this team to try and get the victory for them.
Yeah, more of the same. I think he's preaching. You know, they're putting a lot of pressure defensively, and that's where it's starting for them. You know, the Saints, on the other hand, they'll be hoping for more structure, a few too many turnovers, and some empty possessions.
Yeah, the Saints won't want this lead to get any bigger, will they, Rob?
Not at all. It's a rapid league, 4-minute quarters. It's hard to come back from a 9-point lead.
They have the talent to do it, though. They've got that first quarter to draw on where they actually outscored the Whai 9-8. So, see if they can recapture that defensive intensity again. Don't forget, folks, at 7:30 we'll begin our build-up to the Cells NBL game between the Saints and the Whai. Whai head into that NBL game back in 6th place, and the Saints are in 4th. There's a 5-game differential between them. Look at Xander Masters. He's really enjoying his basketball at the moment, Rob. And he's not just an outside shooter as well, as we saw from that drive to the basket as well. He's got 5 points in the game. Hawkboy's got 5. Thompson's got 5. In fact, all 6 players from the Whai have scored in the first half.
That's great signs. And great teamwork as well. You know, you're all feeling good if you're all scoring, all touching the ball. It's great to be a team on a team like that.
Gold picks it up. Saints with 8 on the shot clock. There misses the triple, and that's Bazant with the ball now. Masters looks for Kelly. Come on, post up, Josh. Kicks the ball out to Hopoi. Hopoi. That's a good finish from Cole Hopoi.
Great take from Hopoi. You know, I'd love to see Kelly to use that mismatch a bit more. You know, he's got a mismatch down low, and they're asking for him to post up, but he's looking for the pass a little too soon.
The 17-year-old Cole Hopoi got the job done there. Now Nonu with the fadeaway. Here comes Wade. Five playing with a lot of confidence at the moment, making good decisions too. Wade. Jaden Bazant. There he goes again. Ooh. Tipped in by Kelly, yes.
Wellington need a good possession here, otherwise they're at risk of the game running away from them.
See if they can do just that. Oh, they don't. Bazant's got the steal. And another 2 points.
The defensive pressure the Phi have been putting on this, you know, to start this half, it's huge.
Wow, what a run for the Phi here. 22 out of the last 28 points have been scored by the Phi in this game. And it finally rolls on from Arana Robertson.
Even that shot was a difficult shot to make. You know, they're not getting easy looks. You know, they're making the Saints earn it.
Masters picked up by Kelly. He stood on the baseline there, he has. Hassan Munir, 21-year-old out of Hutt Valley. Braden Wheely back into the game now. Here he is. Robertson. Oh, and it goes.
It was a better possession from the Saints, you know, put some pressure downhill and make the defense collapse a little bit, and wide open three.
That three was from Keelan Mangalonga. Very nice basket from him. Good salvage from Hopoi. Now Kelly with 8 seconds on the shot clock here. Josh Kelly. It's better from the Saints. Wheely, nice find. That's a good ball into goal. That needs to go, Rob.
Yeah, that was a great pass, great seal by Gold as well to get the ball there, but can't quite convert the layup.
Masters. Last minute of quarter 3. Thompson, and it goes for 2 more. Thompson's got 7.
Wanted the foul as well there. I'm not so sure the ref saw it that way.
3 is missed from Nonu, and there's Thompson uncontested. Lucky Mangalonga didn't concede the foul there. Here's Hopoi. Oh yes, spin cycle is at 100%.
That's a great move. Great move from the young man. Spinning off the defender, wide open layup.
Hopoi looking good in this game, 9 points. He's leading all scorers. Last 10 seconds in the third quarter. Munir short with that one. Now the Phi have one more chance here. Thompson, who could be a bit of an expert buzzer beater. Not this time, though, but it's still a comfortable lead for the Phi. 14 points they've extended that lead to. They've extended it, Rob, by another 5 in quarter number 3.
Yeah, pulling away a little bit there. It's on defense as well. They're applying that pressure, making the Saints' offensive junky and getting bad shots. So, you know, it's working for the Phi. Let's see if they can continue into quarter 4 and into the main game as well.
Exactly. Chemist Warehouse stats. They're still shooting. They're up their shooting percentage to 65% now in the game. Hoppoi's got 9, Thompson 7. Going real great, those 2 guys. In fact, the whole team is looking very, very good. 12 rebounds to 10. So yeah, it's All the key stats in their favour at the moment. This team, they're looking very, very good.
Only 2 turnovers as well, which is a big difference in the Rapid League. You know, Saints with 5 here, almost double, definitely double the amount.
Yeah, absolutely. I haven't overly relied on their three-point shooting from players like Masters. At least they've got three-pointers in the game, but from 8 attempts, which is slightly inferior to the Saints, but these guys are going sweet in this game.
Yeah, well, they're attacking the rim well and you know, finding wide open looks at the hoop. So you don't need to shoot threes if you're getting easy looks at the basket.
So final quarter underway. Here's Hupoi. Bazan. Trying to work on Gold. He can't nail that one. Here's Munir. Saints got it all to do in this final quarter. Here's Willie. Gets the foul out of Kelly. So here's Braden Willie. He's from Tauranga. Enjoying this, will he?
Yeah, he's played a few years at in Auckland now, and you know, back with the Saints now, and playing at home is special, and you know, he'll be bringing it for the main game and looking to put his mark on the game.
Won't be enjoying this so far though, will he?
No, pretty disappointing effort so far from the Saints, and you know, hopefully they can turn it around.
Kelly. Here's Bazan. 7 on the shot clock here for Jet Thompson. There he goes again. That's almost too easy there from Jet Thompson.
Yeah, just easy layups. Every other possession for the Whai, you know, a little bit of there's another one. Can he dunk it? Come on, Jet. Want to see the Jets up there?
Yeah, exactly. He'd probably say, yeah, but they're all worth the same. But he's on 11 points as Gold. Is fouled, and he's going to go back to the line. But that's a great steal, in all seriousness, to Jen Thompson. Clean as a whistle there, Rob.
Yeah, great steal and, you know, wide open layup, and he converted it, and that's the main thing. But for an entertainment point of view, let's see a dunk, Jet.
Yeah. Sam Gold's working away in this game. 3 points and 3 rebounds. It's been tough going, hasn't it, for the Saints in this one? A 17-point margin. It's getting ridiculous. There's Gold missing both free throws from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Wade back to Kelly. Well, a rare mistake there, but it's just the Whai's night, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Great hustle from the Saints, getting on the floor first, but
Sam lets it fly, but can't beat the shot clock. Here comes Nonu.
the Saints for the last 2 minutes, I'd love to see them build some confidence, get some good looks. You know, they might not win the game from here, but build some confidence for the main game, so when they come on the court, they can make an impact.
Only 5 possession. Here's Wade now. Wade puts the foot down. Trademark. Jet Thompson again there.
He's getting whatever he wants at the rim today.
13 points in the game. That's a decent amount. He's picked up 3 rebounds as well. And that steal. Nonu's been called for travelling.
take 2 steps there. You can't do that.
Comes Wade again. Kelly. Here's Thompson. Ha! Here comes Gold. Nice pass. That was good vision.
Great vision and great running. You know, nice easy one to settle it down a little bit.
Robertson with the finish there for the Saints. This one's been comprehensive in favour of the home team. Tough first quarter, but they have really clicked since the start of the second. Masters. Strong rebound claimed right there from Mangalonga. Gold on the fast break.
That just goes with the Saints night, just missing wide open layups here and there.
That is not going to be a counter from Mike Wade, which is a shame because that had everything pretty sweet about that one.
A great little floater.
Wade again. A couple of possessions left in this game. Here's Jet Thompson. Stolen, no. Here's Wade. Masters. Nice footwork there. Oh, the block. Mangalonga had that one. Thompson for 3. Good offensive rebound by Kelly. It's good work by the 17-year-old again.
It's good to see the Phi not letting up here, you know, chasing after every rebound. They could just take the next couple of possessions off, but they're staying with it, staying aggressive.
So Kelly goes to the Chemist Warehouse Strikers numbers in this game. 4 points, 4 rebounds. This is the second as well. Now, again, just sums up the Saints' performance in this game. Not giving up, not getting the ball there as Wade goes for 3. Robertson with the rebound. Saints are going to get the last play here. Robertson. And that's a very comprehensive win for the Tauranga Whai in this Rapid League game. Tight first quarter where they trailed 9-8, but they've put on a pretty good performance since there, particularly in the second and third quarters where they scored a combined 26 points. And they've sailed away with this game 40-23. It's a really tidy performance from the Whai, with all of their players getting on the scoreboard. As we roll through the Chemist Warehouse stats, Jet Thompson was the leading scorer with 13. There we are, Jet Thompson with 13, but that's a really good spread of scoring, isn't it?
Yeah, especially in Rapid, you know, you're playing less minutes, so seeing 13, 9, 6, you know, great spread of scoring. Everyone's scoring, everyone's building that confidence coming into the next game.
Absolutely. Kelly and Gold leading the rebounding, which is pretty even in the game. 18 rebounds overall to 15 in favour of the Whai. Thompson had a good all-round game with 13 points, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Really tidy game from him. So all in all, the Whai deserved that win, 40-23. That is the 12th win from 17 games in the Rapid League for the Whai. Stick around, we've got the NZNBL game with the build-up starting in about 25 minutes. We hope you can join us then.
Here you go.
Balloon in 2012 in his hometown for the Wellington Saints, who are playing tonight, so I think that's really super as well. And it's great that they're here tonight to celebrate with us. Going on to play over 100 games for the club, Jordan won 4 NBL championships in all play. Jordan also won a championship with the Tauranga Whai, the 2020 showdown, winning his name to the All-Star 5. Now in his 13th season in the NBL, he has scored, I'll get this right, 2,609 points and claimed 835 rebounds. His career high is the 47 points he scored against the Jets in 2023. As well as the Saints and Nuggets, Jordan's played for the Tauranga Mountaineers and the Hawke's Bay Hawks. And now in his 13th season playing with the Tauranga Whai. Yeah, I reckon that deserves a clap too. A highly respected figure in the game, Jordan was named to the Tall Blacks team for the recent World Cup qualifiers against Ghana, Guam and Philippines. He was the most experienced player in the squad with 97 caps. And I saw him leading the haka, and that was awesome. And also I think my other reflections were too, I wasn't going to call you a Komato yet, but a tuakana of the game in terms of the leadership and your role model to others. Congratulations, Jordan, on your 200th game tonight. Thank you for your contribution and leadership in Aotearoa basketball. Kia ora.
Right, I'm going to give you like a real friendly reminder or a gentle heads up. Once you go and get your food forward, the player announcements. So if you want to go get yourself a sausage sizzle, it's outside. I'm pretty sure there's the Dunkin' Truckers out there as well. Or grab yourself an ice cream. I suggest you do it now because in around about 5 or 6 minutes time, there's going to be some serious action going on main court that you will not want to miss. Guaranteed. 40 is Elijah Pepper. Wearing number 0, that is Carl Nelson. And number 7, Ikinch Leah, that is the Wellington Saints for today's game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to do with your phones, get your phones out of your pockets, and what I want you to do is raise them up nice and high and turn your lights from side to side, phones from side to side, and let's see those lights going from side to side, because right about now, it is time to make some noise for Tauranga's team. Our team, make some noise! Jumping on board, wearing number 4, it is Jeff Thompson. Wearing number 66, we know is JB, it is Jaden Bizet. Number 8, it is the 3 shooters and the Masters. Wearing 1, it is Josh Kelly. 3 on his back, it is Michael Wade. Make some noise for him. And our starting 5, wearing number 2, Nicholas Stoddard. The boys are back. First on the rack, it is number 6. Make some noise for Tate Murray. Number 7, it is the one and only Ruben Tenagi. And number 34, make some noise for Anzac Cristiano. Wearing number 11, 200 on the clock. Make some big noise for Jordan Martin. Also number 20,
Nā mihi o te matahi o te tau, manawatia a matariki. Kia ora everybody at the whānau. Love you have you for this game today. The Cells NBL round 14. Tauranga Whai against the Wellington Saints here from Tauranga. Better way to celebrate matariki than watching this game this evening. I can't think of one as we get set to get this game underway shortly. We've got 6 versus 4th, the Whai 6 and 10 coming into this one. The Saints have been in 4th place pretty much all season, 11 and 4. Should be a good clash with the Tall Blacks back in the Tauranga Whai. Rob Lowe, Tuatara Centre, of course, is with us. And Rob, great to have you along. And yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see what the Whai can actually come back with this particular side. And one of these players coming back into the team today is this man here, Jordan Ngatai, who's not long past the 200 mark, and we saw a wonderful celebration for him just moments ago before we started the broadcast.
Yeah, huge milestone for Jordan. 200 games, you know, it was really special for him to see his haka performed and then be there with his partner and his daughter. Special moment for the player. Absolutely,
and of course he was given a framed, I think, singlet and a few other bits and pieces as well. So a big moment there for Jordan Ngatai, and I don't want to understate this. The haka that he received was fierce. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome, and you know he'll get some mana from that, and hopefully take it into the game. You know, try and show off for the crowd.
Indeed, and of course the nice touch too, even though Jordan Ngatai is with the Whai at the moment, of course he's played several seasons down through the years with the Wellington Saints, so nice to see them involved in the celebration as well. Another milestone today, Jordan Hunt, who plays his 100th game. We'll get to him a little bit later, but let's have a look at the ladder as we come into this game. And I touched on this a moment ago with the Saints 11 and 4 and also the Whai 6 and 10, but very important result of coming up for the Whai here. They can really enhance their top 6 chances following the Nuggets win over the Bulls earlier today.
Yeah, it's a big game for both teams. You know, Wellington looking to move up the ladder from 4th. You know, they've solidified 4th now, but they want to move up, and the Whai, you know, they want to make the playoffs. You know, they've got to win as many games as they can.
Indeed, and if they do get the win, of course, they'll move 1 win clear of Taranaki, and the Bulls down in 10th after that defeat to Otago early today, 92-88. Sounds a little closer than it actually was, with the Nuggets actually up and was it 10 points with a minute to play in that game.
Yeah, you know, big fight from the Bulls to stay within touching distance, but yeah, couldn't quite get across the line.
Indeed. All right, let's have a look at the Saints line, or the matches to come before we check out the Saints lineup. Tomorrow we're in Palmerston North for the Jets Hawks game, and then down in Invercargill as the Sharks continue to lock down second, or maybe even join the Tuatara at the top of the table. They beat the Giants. Saints back at home on Sunday for an all-star clash against the Rams, and then Rob's Tuatara team in action against Otago on Sunday. You're going to be fit and firing for that one, Rob?
Yep, hopefully. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a tough matchup.
Indeed. Well, we've got Hiram Harris, Dante Ingram, Elijah Pepper, Carlin Davidson back from Tall Blacks, and Akecha Lear starting for the Saints. No surprises there. Let's hear now from one of their players, Hiram Harris.
All right, time to catch up with Hiram Harris. The Saints, well, you guys are facing a Whai squad that has to keep basically ahead, their final chances ahead, taking on you guys tonight. So when you look at a revitalized attack team that's got all the players back today, what aspects of their game are you looking to hamper today?
I mean, it's always going to be a tough game going up against someone who's fighting for playoffs. So we have to come out with more energy, more effort, and be hungrier to get this win. But I think obviously having their national guys back helps them out a lot too. So just tidying up our scout on them, and then just, like I said, controlling our effort and energy.
And so you're actually looking to chase some wins tonight yourself to stay in the race in the top 2 spot. So looking at your offensive attack, what do you and the team need to do today to keep your winning ways going on the road against a team that is thirsty for a victory?
Yeah, I think we just have to take it one game at a time. We can't really look too far ahead. Yeah, we can't really disrespect these guys by looking further than that. So we're just going to lock into this game today and then hopefully get the dub.
All the best for today.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hiram Harris has been terrific for the Saints after a a late start to the season. He's been averaging 10 points per game, but grabbing 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He's pretty much doing it all like he does season after season. Hiram Harris. All right, let's have a look at the Whai. And as we see, Tauranga and Ngātai back today. Tane Murray as well, all come back from New Zealand duty, joining Nick Stoddard and Anzac Rossetto in the starting 5 for the Whai. Let's hear now from Mr. 200, Jordan Ngātai.
All right, time to catch up with Jordan Ngātai. Jordan, the Saints have come to Tauranga today, a team you may be familiar with. Now, they've proven dangerous offensively all season long, so curious to know what are the key areas of their attack that you and the Whai are focused on to slow them down for today?
Yeah, like you said, I mean, they're a very talented team. They've got some real high-quality players. But for us, like you said, we've got to try and slow them down offensively and then just be more aggressive against them and then kind of just let things take care of themselves.
And so it's so nice to see the full contingent of players back at the Whai tonight. Where do you and the team, where are you looking to basically take the attack offensively to the Saints to help you get into your final chase?
I wouldn't say there's a specific thing we're looking to attack. I guess like just as long as every player stays aggressive, I think we put ourselves in a good position as it is. We just can't have guys not confident, not willing to shoot their shots. So as long as we have that, I back ourselves.
And big milestones, you recently hit 200 games, so a massive achievement. When you look back at your illustrious career, are there any moments that stand out that you can share with us today?
I guess it's kind of interesting, right? Like a lot of the championship, all the championships that I've kind of won have been with the Saints, and for it to be my 200th celebrating against them, I guess it's a pretty funny thing. But nah, I kind of cherish all the moments that I've had in this league. It's given me a lot, so yeah.
All the best for today.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, Jordan Ngātai, the Prince of Porirua, one of them anyway. 4 NBL titles he's won down through his career, and still neat to see him playing for New Zealand as well. But it's all about business now, Rob, as you well know in your career.
Yeah,
The day, it's about getting the win, isn't it?
Yeah, he's had a good couple games with the Tallblacks away, and you know he spoke there about keeping confident with all the players on his team, and you know he'll be coming back with all the confidence in the world. Him and his 2 Tallblacks teammates that joined him.
All right, let's have a look at the head-to-head here, and there's some staff out tower in the forward lineup too, Rob, that you'll be keeping your eye on in this game.
Yeah, those matchups there with Ngātai and Tauranga versus Harris and Davison, you know, all 4 quality players, all 4 you know, Tallblacks and deserving of their success.
Absolutely, Davison, always worth a look, isn't he? Going at 13 points per game this season, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. Harris, we gave you his figures a moment ago. Ngātai, 15 points per game, 6 rebounds. And Tauranga, well, of course, he's been one of the leading scorers in the league this season, 22 points per game, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Sam Pan, Sam McFadgen, Olivia Murray are going to be the officials in this game. Good to see Anzac Rossetto back too. He's playing his 4th game since coming back from Germany. He's a big, robust lad. And we've got a very special ball deliverer today as well, folks. This is to give you too much about the Ngātai family, but here's Pia Ngātai, Jordan's daughter, who's delivering the match ball.
That's an awesome moment for any parent to get to do that. I know he'll be proud.
She couldn't be prouder, could she? Awesome. Well, she'll be hoping Dad can get the job done. Let's see if that happens. So let's get this game on. Saints in white. Lear and Rossetto. And it's going to be Anzac who wins the tip for the Whai. So thanks for joining us here on Matariki Friday 2026. Great to have your company as we see Stoddard getting to work, and Rossetto straight away gets the foul from Lear.
Yeah, great start there. Just an easy pick and roll, easy action. You know, get Lear in the air and get to the stripe.
That's the thing. If the the Whai can get the Saints in foul trouble early, or vice versa, can be a bit of a handbrake to a team if you're battling fouls early. So here is Rossetto.
The Whai this week, you know, welcoming four players back with Stoddart coming back from injury as well. So it'll be fun to see them integrate back into the team and see what they can do.
Stoddard's had a couple of injury problems this season, hasn't he? So there's the first point of the game. Pepper now to Alea. It's Ingram, now Alea. High call there for Elisha Pepper, but he recovered magnificently, and he rolls it in for two. That's just classic Elisha Pepper.
Yeah, he can put the ball in the hoop. That's what he does best. But the Whai won't be too displeased with that. You know, they made him work.
Tell you what, this battle between Pepper and Stoddart, we mentioned the forward battle. Stoddart and Pepper, you got two pretty seasoned Australian NBL players there. It's going to be an interesting battle all game too, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, great imports. Stoddart been hampered with injuries this year, so hopefully he can stay healthy for the run home.
Yeah, Whai going to need Nick Stoddart. It's game 11 for him this season. It's the second to fall. He's 78% from the Chemist Warehouse stripe this season.
The Whai staying up in a light press to start the game, just a little pressure on the ball and slow it down a little bit from them.
Davison looking off Alea. Davison can't get it to fall. Almost getting in there was Harris. And that's just classic Hiram Harris.
Just in there trying to get the ball, you know, pointed it for his direction, but it was clearly off him.
Here comes Stoddart. Nice drive to the basket there from Stoddart. First field goal of the game. Again, that press. Just a reminder to the Saints. Whai here to win. There's Alea, nice pass into Ingram. And the foul from Ngatai.
It's a good back cut, good pass. Don't know if he could have gone up and dunked it, but I would have loved to see him try at least.
We've only been going a minute and a half, Rob. It's a good intensity to this game. Harris. Here's Pepper. Ingram. Oh, the tip is kind for Pepper. Now Harris. Davison. Off a mini tramp, can't quite get there. Here comes Murray. Stoddart from the corner.
It's a good shot from Stoddart. Good play by Tane, getting downhill and kicking to the open shot. Oh, a great take by Hiram.
Wasn't it? It's just, again, such a professional finish there from Harris, luring the foul. So that's a counter. And he's going to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for a three-point play. Harris has made a strong start to this game.
A lot of fouls to start the game as well. Two on each team. Just slows the game down a bit, changes some game plans.
Do you think that suits better, Rob, if it's a slower type of game?
I couldn't tell you. Both could benefit from it, you know.
It is hard to tell. Here's Tane Murray. Stoddart. In fact, that is Tarangi, and there's a foul off Davison. Those two are going to enjoy going at each other in this game.
Yeah, they'll be going at each other all night. Love to see it, and you know, just a small grab by Carlin there.
Break his teammates there. Tarangi first visit to the line. Been great this season, Ruben Tarangi. His warehouse stats are good too for him, 71% from the line this season. The Whai up by 3.
It's good to get those free throws out the way early. You know, get a feel for the ball, and you know, it helps down the line when you're shooting threes and contested shots.
Here's Ingram. Leah for 3. Just a touch short. There's Tay Murray picking up the dregs for the Whai.
Good defense by the Whai there. You know, keeping the Saints just one side, keeping in that corner. You know, not really getting anything out of it.
Rossetto back to Murray. Oh, Murray, look out if he gets going early in this game. It's a foul mid-court by Nick Stoddart. Whai've done an excellent job to keep the Saints just to 4 points so far in this game, Rob.
Yeah, some good defense. You know, they started with the Rapid League, a lot of pressure, and they're bringing in the main game as well. It's great to see.
Ingram checks out of the game at the moment, the American in the Saints lineup. Leah. Here's Pepper. Oh, it's been lost. Great steal there by Murray. Tarangi for 3. This is a hot start from the Whai.
Great pace, finding the open man. Good rim run by the big as well, just to free up Ruben there.
Whai look on it, Rob, don't they?
Yeah, they're looking good to start the game. Hopefully the Saints settle in and we get a battle on our hands.
Wheelie giving it to Davison for 3. And beautiful shot from Carlin. Saints needed that as they cut the gap to 5. Davison's first points of the game. Quick response is the aim from Rossetto and the Whai, and they get 2 more from Nick Tata, in fact. Now it's Davison at the other end. Hello, we've got an explosion of scoring.
Tata is very athletic, very strong player, so getting it down there, you know, good to see him follow up his first rebound with the second one, and then the clap back from the Saints. That's what we call it in the business. The clap back, and just to get it quick back down the other end for an easy bucket for Carlin.
Natai freed up. Tarangi, hardly open jumper, and here comes Alia. Really again. Leah doesn't want to go up against Tarangi. Now here's Davison again. Leah for another 3. When it goes from a catch, Leah. He's been decent from the 3-point line this season, pretty much like you, Rob, 41%.
Yeah, he's a talented player. Played with him Melbourne United a couple of years ago, and you know, it's good to see him play his trade over here now and doing well.
Well, that 8-point lead has been cut to 2 now by the Saints. And Tarangi can't get that, but he is fouled. Looked a bit distressed there. He was a bit frustrated that he didn't get the earlier call, but in the end it doesn't matter. He's still going to go to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for 2.
Slow it down. I think the speed the Saints are playing with right now, you know, the Whai can't keep up that well.
Right, the Whai keep their noses in front. Nice play to Hiram Harris, rather. Tipped in by Harris. The master of the tip is Harris. There's Tarangi going to work again. The Tall Blacks players with international experience showing out here.
Yeah, they've got used to that FIBA game, and you know, they're playing through contact and getting second chance points.
Judd Flavel will be enjoying this game as Harris goes for 3. Natai's got the loose ball. Jaden Bazant into the game now. Another with international experience. There he is again, Bazant. Tata, working off Tata. Getting a little uncertain, it's got to be said there. Now Natai, back to Bazant. That's fantastic play from the Whai.
They didn't panic. late clock. Nice shot.
Aaron Young calls a timeout for the Saints. It's a 6-point lead for the home team. The Tarangi on 6 points. Leading, in fact, he's on 8 points. And Harris and Davison leading the way for the Saints on 4 and 5 respectively. The Fire up by 6, but it feels even, and we were kind of discussing before the start of the game, Rob, how tight this game might be, and we're not discounting a very tight game in this one. And if you want to express your opinion, of course, right now, just scan that QR code. Love your input on the YourShout.vote poll.
Yeah, we were discussing how close the game was going to be. Both teams, you know, needing this win to, you know, help them with their seasons, and you know, both talented rosters. So I think the Fire doing a great job right now, but the Wellington can put points on the board very easily.
Yeah, if we think back to that 8-point lead a moment ago, and how Wellington just chopped into it almost at will. It feels like if a team can get out to double-digit leads, it won't be a safe margin at all, Rob, in this game.
No, I don't think any team's going to give up either. They'll be fighting right down to the end of the game.
Both coaches know that, of course. Matt Lacey and Aaron Young. Saints back into the action here with 3:56 left in the first. Hope you're enjoying it. Here in the Cells NBL as Davison goes to work here. Oh, that's a great defensive play there from the Phi. Really good work by Masters. Here's Bazan. Trying to get it to Tata, can't do so. Masters again. Away with that 3, and Elias got the rebound. Ewing. Nice strong play, still has it. There's the 3 ball from Hunt. Well, that's athletic from Ingram, and in it goes. Third time lucky for the Saints.
Couple good looks there. You know, Jordan Hunt wide open. You know, he's a great shooter, so getting him going early will be huge for the Saints.
Yeah, welcome to the game, Jordan Hunt. It's his 100th Cells NBL clash, so congratulations, Jordan Hunt and his whānau for reaching that mark. Here's Nutai the fadeaway, and that's fantastic shooting from Nutai. His first points of the game. Davison has been fouled. Can't be much contact on Carlin there.
It looked like just a cheap reach in. You know, something you don't want to do as a defender, but you know, Carlin's did a good job selling the ball and showing it.
Tata replaced by Anzac Rosetto again. These two will rotate through the big position, you'd think. All game for the Phi.
Yeah, they're a handful down low as well. Two really strong bigs. You know, just anchoring their defense as well is good.
Davison made a good start to the game. That's 6 points for him. The Phi up by 5. Masters. Murray with the fadeaway. There with the rebound. Davison set up for Carlin there. Couldn't seal it though.
Good seal by Hunt just to take out 2 bodies and get Carlin in that layup. Just couldn't quite finish.
Stoddart. Ooh, Alaire. Wondered just for a moment if it was Stoddart who had the last play at that one. Stoddart. Get that screen off Hawkboy. Hard luck for Cole Hawkboy. Rebound from Hunt. Pepper, just 2 points in the game for Elijah Pepper so far. He's only put up 1 shot. Here's Hunt. Oh, he deserves that in his 100th game.
Great take by Jordan. Going back to your one shot by Pepper, normally he's had 4 or 5 by now at least.
And that's a credit to the Whai defence, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they've really honed in on him. Hopefully they, for their game plan's sake, they keep him in check.
That's Sander Masters again. What a season he is having. He's only 20. The growth in him has been spectacular this season.
Yeah, you know, it's not just the free ball as well. He's doing so well shooting, but awesome to see him put the ball on the floor. A great finish by Anzac there.
Arizetto with 3 points now, and the Tauranga Whai back up to 7. Here's Pepper. Nice pass to Alea. Oh, foul is going to be called by referee Murray and McFadgen.
You can see it in the Whai's game plan. You know, they're really showing over on these ball screens with Pepper, and it's allowing the big to get that road runner. Hunt got one just before, and now a catch doing the same.
Well, Tarangi coming back into the game with Tane Murray. Five from 8 from the Chemist Warehouse stripe so far. Wellington 1 from 4. Remember, every free throw that goes through the hoop contributes to the Hoops and Schools program. 2026 proudly brought to you by Chemist Warehouse. Last minute now of the first quarter. Rosetto. Murray. Nice finish from Tane Murray.
Yeah, good take. Good screen by Anzac, and I think it was Ruben there on the weak side as well.
Harris. Nice pass. Alea. Uncontested from Ingram. Excellent finish from Ingram. Saints needed that. Now we've got the last 15 seconds. There's Tarangi.
Looking to get the last shot here.
Stoddard. Soaking up those final few seconds. Can't get the lead. There's Rosetto. And is that going to count? Anzac Rosetto.
I think I've got a foul call there.
The basket should surely count too, shouldn't it? Little discussion there between the two officials. What are they going to decide here? Keep your eyes there on Sampan and Olivia Murray. What's Sampan going to do here? Yep, he's going to count it. Good call, I think.
No foul though, just the basket and 1 second left on the clock.
Sampan just explaining that to Aaron Young. 0.7 of a second left. Rosetto with that is up to 5 points. Excellent quarter, 30 points. 5 piled in.
They're getting what they want, and when they miss, they're getting those offensive rebounds as well.
Pepper. Hunt in his 100th. Maybe next quarter. It's 30-22 at the end of the first. It's the Whai up by 8 here in Tauranga. Well, hello, TikTok. Great to have your company for another Friday night game here on TikTok. Awesome that you can join us. So, yeah, if you've got anything to say, be great to have your company. Whai on top, says ANV. Yeah, Saints win, says M. Not sure yet. What do you think, Rob? Got a bit of work to do, haven't they, defensively in particular?
Got a little bit of work. You know, they can put points on the board, though, so looking for them to come back this quarter.
Indeed. So, yeah, if you've got anything to say on TikTok, shout out. And we'll give you a shout out if you've got something good to say. And it's got to be good.
It's got to be good, but we love fans watching the game, and great to see you on TikTok.
Absolutely. And if you're watching on the FIBA Basketball YouTube channel, thank you for joining us. That's streamed worldwide as well. Awesome that you are joining us. So we'll be back at halftime for a bit more chatter for you. So quarter time here in Tauranga. It is 30-22. Really good start by the Whai. They're shooting the ball at 50%. Tarangi with 8 points, Murray with 5, Rossetto with 5. And all of the starting 5 have scored. 3 of the bench players have already scored 2, Rob, with Masters and Tata and Bazandel getting on the score sheet too. And for the Saints, it's Davison with 6 leading the way at the moment.
Yeah, the worrying thing for the Saints here is the Whai have 6 offensive rebounds in the first quarter. It's just a bit too many for the Saints.
Indeed. So let's get the second quarter underway. Interesting that Elijah Pepper in the first half. Remember, this is a guy scoring 29 points per game for the Saints at 50%. Has only put up 1 shot in the first quarter. He got it, but he's only on 2 for the game. He's been kept very quiet. No opportunities for him other than the shot that he put up.
Yeah, we see Ngatai here guarding him with not even looking at the ball. Just straight denials the whole game.
Jordan Ngatai's one of those guys that who looks at you, you kind of think, oh yeah, okay, you mean business. Just got that look about him, hasn't he?
Well, I don't know if he's got the look, but he's an ultimate competitor, and you know, anytime you go into battle with him, he's gonna put his best foot forward, and you love to have him as a teammate.
It's the beard, that's what I reckon. Just gives him that little bit of extra edge. Now, I mentioned the Hoops and Schools program. If you want to find out more about it, just scan that QR code or go to Basketball New Zealand's website. Find out all about the schools and the Hoops and Schools program, rather. All thanks to Chemist Warehouse. There's Ingram getting free throws from the Chemist Warehouse stripe there for the Saints. He's going well in this game. He's up to 6. Now Rossetto. No foul there, even though it was contact with Alea. A little reaching. No, it's travelling, in fact. Called against Ruben Tarangi.
Yeah, interesting call there. He doesn't normally get called for those travels, but obviously Sampan's seen something there and made the call.
Harris take on, and he's collected the basketball hoop there. Now Murray, it's okay though. Here's Tarangi. It's a 5-on-4 situation, and the Whai take advantage.
A great pass there by Ruben, finding Rossetto right under the hoop, wide open.
Harry ball goes against Davison.
Some very uncharacteristic turnovers from both teams here. A travel from Ruben and a carry from Carlin there. It's interesting.
Season's players that, in all honesty, should know a bit better, shouldn't they?
You'd hope so.
It happens to the best of us, or best of you. Yes, Basan. Over to Tarangi. Offense continues to play with authority, doesn't it? Now Tarangi, nice pass. Tip back though, and the Saints managed to stop. Pepper. You want to get going here, Elijah Pepper? Oh, that's not bad, is it, from Elijah Pepper?
Yeah, you can put the ball in the hoop.
It's not bad at all. Boy, that was pretty classy. Rossetto. Speaking of classy, that is thumped in by Big Anzac.
Great finish through contact there. A good wall up by Alia, just putting a little pressure on Rossetto, but not quite enough.
Pepper again. First miss of the game for Elijah Pepper. Now Tane Murray. Murray, nice! That was a heck of a finish from Tane Murray.
Yeah, great euro through the lane there. Yeah, I like what the Phi is doing. You know, they're putting a lot of pressure on the hoop and you know, not settling for the free.
Biggest lead now of the ball game, although that has not lasted too long thanks to Carlin Davison.
Something he's been working on a lot, his shooting ability, and it's great to see him improve that this year.
A wide open is Tarangi. Not often you see him miss a wide open shot like that, let alone get it on the rim, as we see Davison. Ingram wide open. That was a lovely fast break from the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints have been pushing the pace here, and it's really working for them. First quarter as well. When they get the ball flowing and they get the ball moving, it's going well.
Well, again, as we touched on earlier, that 10-point lead that the Phi had ground out, quickly cut in half by the Saints, with Matt Lacey calling a timeout for the Phi.
Yeah, it's a smart timeout, you know, just to stop the run that the Saints were kind of going on there. The Phi doing well though; they're getting good looks. Just to stop that pace the Saints will be playing with.
Phi still shooting the ball at over 50%. Been a pretty smooth start from them. Saints though have only been in the lead once during the game so far, by just a single point. But I would definitely not count that Wellington team out. Feels like though we've got, well, we know the Saints are going to be in the playoffs, Rob. It feels like the Tauranga Whai, if they keep playing like this and they stay healthy, they've certainly got the roster to lock up a top 6 spot too, haven't they?
Well, I think that's credit to the league. I think any team in the league can still make the playoffs, judging by the math that someone did at BBNZ earlier in the week.
I think Casey, got to give him a shout out. He loves numbers.
Good job, Casey. You did something. No, I think the league's going from strength to strength. You know, every team in the you know, competition can win on any given night, and it's oh, she's having a good time.
Yeah. Hopefully it stays that way for her. It's the Phi. Masters getting back out there with another stint, feeds Murray. Can't light it up from outside, and Davison. Look out, this is where the Saints have been really effective in the game. And the Phi having real trouble stopping that fast break.
Great rim running by both bigs there from the Saints. You don't often see us big guys getting down the court all the time like that. So just allowed, put some pressure on the Phi.
Oh, it's turned over. Jordan Hunt has it. Davison delays the pass to Ingram. And if that had dropped, it would have been a 10-0 run for the Saints. Still at 7. Here's Masters. Short with that, and Hunt is playing well off the bench here for the Saints. Here's Uili. Davison left alone for 3. Oh, it's locked up.
Yeah, we said we can't count the Saints out at quarter time. You know, they put points on the board and got a few stops here and got out running.
Oh, Matt Lacey just called a timeout as well.
Yeah, the next thing you do is you sub some players off, and he's got 3 people lined up.
Murray salvages that superbly, but the shot clock is down to 2 here for Bazant. And Bazant didn't get the shot away in time. So yes, mass changes here for the Phi. In fact, there might be more than 3 subs there, Rob. Tata coming on as well. How about Carlin Davison so far? He's got 12 points. He's the first hit double figures, and he's 3 from 3 from the 3-point line.
Yeah, he's come back from the toolbox, obviously confident and shooting the ball really well.
couple of big changes now with Ngatai back out there. So too Cole Hawkboy. Davison. Harris. Mark against Hawkboy here. And Hunt. Oh yeah, the Saints hit the lead. 12-0 with a chance of going to 13.
It's a good cut by Hunt there, and Hiram from finding him.
Oh, the Saints absolutely dominating at the moment. Jordan Hunt getting an N1 opportunity here for Wellington. Oh, the Fire will be a bit shell-shocked with the way Wellington have come back here.
Yeah, they would have been expecting a punch, but I don't know if it would have been this this strong.
And a punch that's probably given them a little bit of a black eye, to be fair. Here's Ngatai, swings it in for Rosetto. Rosetto's so good in those situations.
Yeah, that was a really good play drawn up out of the free throw there. You know, just settle it down a little bit, find a post up on a mismatch and go at him.
Now there's again the response from Wellington. Aaron Young will be delighted with that 13-0 run just a moment ago, but he won't be happy if that goes in. Ngatai's missed the three. Great get there from Hawkboy. Stoddart. The squeeze between those two defenders, and Nui is going to pick up the foul.
I like that from Stoddart, just attacking the paint a little bit, you know, putting some pressure on the Saints and not settling for the free. I keep saying that, but you know, you win from inside to outside.
So Nick Stoddart goes to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He's going at 78% this season. Having a good season for the Five. 14 points per game, 4 assists. Good blue player. That's the second to fall, and you know, the Five giving up a 10-point lead. They're still right there. It's back getting stops at this end of the court for them at the moment, and that ain't going to happen if Pepper can get wide open like that.
Yeah, they're putting a lot of pressure on their denials there, and Pepper's just back cutting a lot of them, and he's wide open on these back cuts.
Pepper has 6 now. Nice stuff from Murray. Now Hawkboy. Oh, there's the 17-year-old lighting it up again.
Great pass by Ngatai there from the post as well.
Hawkboy's another 17-year-old in this league who's just getting better and better with each game, although Davison stared him down there.
Yeah, Carlin just said welcome to the league a little bit.
It did, didn't he? Here's Murray. Well, the execution for both teams at the moment is decent. This is high scoring too, Rob. Look at that. We've still got 3:20 to play in the second.
Bit of frustration from the players and the refs as well. I think the refs are letting quite a lot go, which is it's fun for the spectators, but some of these players are getting frustrated.
Harris is right up there in that category. Muse look on his face after that. Love this from Cole Hawkboy.
Hit a great Rapid League game as well, so bringing that confidence over from Rapid into the main game is awesome.
Yeah, New Zealand under-17s rep from last year, Cole Hawkboy, brother of Carter, son of Dave, all New Zealand reps in some way, shape or form, all 3 of them. Stoddart. Hawkboy again, now Murray. Stoddart wants movement from Rosetto. Ngatai with 8 on the shot clock. Now Rosetto is going to back himself to post up here on Carlin. Davison wins the day that time.
It's a good battle there. No one shying away from the contact. It's great.
Davison's having a good game, isn't he? Now that's been tipped by Murray and regathered in the nick of time. Stoddart. Pass it, Nick Stoddart there. The Five done well to stem the tide. Oh, Alea. Oh no, there's a foul picked up by the officials.
Good patience out of the ball screen there. Just get the man on the hip and get downhill.
Third team foul conceded by the Five. Rosetto gonna take a little breather. He's actually on 11 points now. 4 rebounds, 2 assists too. Great start to the game for Anzac Rosetto. Really good numbers there, Rob.
Yeah, he's grown so much in the last few years, you know, going over to Europe and playing a couple years in Australia as well. You know, it's getting all that experience, and he's doing well.
He's doing well too, is Ingram. 10 points now, 4 from 6 from the field. Murray under pressure here, lost it. Pepper. Beautiful ball to Harris. Now Ingram for 3. And it goes from Dante Ingram. Well, the Saints. It's chest up play from them at the moment.
I didn't like that from Tane Murray there. Tried be a little fancy and put it behind his back. You know, just make the easy pass. You know, especially with the run the Saints have had this quarter. You know, just make the easy pass, get an easy bucket.
They've had an excellent quarter. Saints up by 4 now. They're outscoring the Phi 29-16 in this quarter. Bit of a role reversal from the first, where the Phi outscored Wellington by 8.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a good matchup, and you know, a high-scoring affair today as well.
Very much so. Hopefully it continues in the second half. It might become a bit of a grind fest though, you just don't know. A lot of fouls to give to. In fact, just going through the foul count, Rosetto's out of the game on 3 fouls at the moment. Stoddart on 2. Braden Wheely's on 2 for the Saints.
Saints doing a better job keeping the Phi off the glass as well. The offensive rebound, they had 7 at quarter time, and they've got 7 here.
Well, let's see if the Phi can execute here. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Saints. Here's Stoddart. Tarangi. There's the foul, and it's going to go, I suspect, on Carlin Davison. It is. It will be second personal for him.
Interesting to see what Aaron does here. You know, does he take him off with 2, or does he let him play on with 2 for the minute and a half?
We'll keep an eye on that as Ruben Tarangi goes back to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. 4 from 5 in the game. There's your answer, Rob. Off goes Davison. Really comes back into the game. Here he comes. Arthur back out there now. Rosetto on 3, and Lear. Oh, that's a good finish.
Yeah, great shot. Good defense. Just a better shot.
Ketchalier up to 8 points. Tarangi. Not much space for him.
Saints have been trapping all of Ruben Tarangi's handoffs this quarter, and it's been paying off. You know, a couple of bad passes, just slowing it down and holding it against that sideline.
Natai, quick shot from Tane Murray, and it goes.
One thing Tane can do is shoot the ball, and you know, doesn't take long to get it up.
Deep to that one, as we see Hiram Harris. I will get one more possession. As Ingram goes for 3 more. And lovely play from Ueli. Alea. Maybe the Whai won't get one more chance. Here's Pepper. They will get one more chance. No, they won't. Ueli. How did he get there and nick that one?
10 seconds left.
Almost stolen by Ingram, who's demanding it's Saints' ball. Sam Pan says no. Same with referee Murray. Looks like a BNZ player timeout might have been called, or hang on. No, not yet.
I think they have to have the ball for it to be called. I think they will call it here though.
There's no point. Well, the Whai will actually call a BNZ player timeout.
Just to talk it over a little bit, get a plan in place, see if they can get a good look.
Have you liked this development in the NZNBL, the Cells NBL, Rob?
It's given a different element to this plan, shall we say?
Yes, indeed. Our BNZ player timeout has been utilised by the Whai. Here's Stoddart. Tarangi gets the shot away. Maybe pulled the trigger just a little too early because it's given the Saints an opportunity now. They've utilised their BNZ player timeout. Don't forget the BNZ player timeout. It's proudly supported by BNZ. Here's the QR code. Get your ticket to the big game. Opportunities running out for you now to enjoy a Cells NBL game. Courtside, just scan the QR code, fill in your details, and we'll see you at a Cells NBL game. All thanks to BNZ. Let's see what the Saints can do here. Just a couple of seconds left in this first half. .1 second left, in fact, as we see Ingram.
That should be it. That should be it. You shouldn't have enough time to tap that, let it bounce twice, and then in 1.1 second.
Exactly. There is still going to be time left.
They didn't change the clock at all. Interesting call.
Wasn't it? As we see Ingram now, 1.1 seconds left. Oh, stolen by Stoddart, and there will be no time. Even though Stoddart got close. The Wellington Saints have had an excellent quarter. They've turned around an 8-point deficit into a 4-point lead here at the half. They're up over the Whai, 54-50.
Welcome back to TikTok halftime. Anyone got any thoughts on the game so far?
Yes, indeed. Let's have a look here and see if we can bring it back up here. Right. Thank you for joining us again. So yes, if you have some comments, give us your thoughts on this game. So let's have a look here. Rob, what's your thoughts really? I mean, it's still very much 50-50, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it was always going to be close at the half. I thought the Saints were going to come back here in this quarter, and they have.
Indeed. Someone's just asking whether Carlin Davison, how many points he's got. He's got 14 at the end of the first. But we'll pause here for this. Of course, Matariki, Māori New Year, here in New Zealand, Aotearoa. Well, great to have you with us here from Tauranga here on Matariki 2026. No mai hoki mai. It's awesome to have you with us. It's 54-50 in fact. 9 points to the five at half-time. Yes, unlikely. But yes, we can definitely tell it's 54-50. So excellent competitive game of Cells NBL. Hope you've been enjoying the game as we check out the Chemist Warehouse stats for you. And it's Anzac Rossetto and Tane Murray leading the way for the Tauranga Whai. Davison and Ingram, they've been strong in the first half, Rob Lowe.
Yeah, Carlin's getting out and running, and he's making his shots as well. He's what, 3 for 3 from 3 right now, and you know his improved shooting is great for the Saints.
Well, good rebounding effort too from Alaire and Iuli with 3 for the Saints. Pretty even spread there.
Yeah, much better performance in the second quarter there. You know, the Whai had quite a few offensive rebounds in the first quarter, so to limit them to 1 maybe in the second was huge for the Saints.
Davison having a tidy game too, isn't he? 14 points and 5 assists so far. A little quiet has been Elijah Pepper with 6, but it feels like he could explode at any time.
Yeah, it's just the way the Whai are defending him. You know, they're denying him the whole time in the half court, and the ones he's scored have been off back cuts and floaters. Whai doing a great job on defending him. You know, they've just got to limit those transition points, and the Saints have to keep pushing the pace.
Tane Murray having a tidy game too. 11 points, 3 assists, 3 steals in the first half. The Whai shooting the ball at 51%. The Saints going better though at 56. So yes, high quality game so far, high scoring game with the Saints up 54-50. And we'll be back for the second half very shortly. Well, we're back on TikTok. Who do you think is going to drop the most points for the Saints? Asks Levi Scobie. I'm going to go Rob Lowe I actually think Carlin's in a bit of a mood, actually. I'm going to stick with him.
You're going to stick with him?
Yeah.
I think he might slow off here a little bit and be more facilitator in the second half. I like what Ingram's doing. You know, he's letting the game come to him a little bit, and he's getting out and running in transition as well.
Okay, we'll see.
Can we give props to this performance as well? This is awesome.
Mate. It is really awesome, isn't it? Why don't we let you enjoy it, folks, here on TikTok or on FIBA Basketball's YouTube channel. What a performance there. Great job by the Tauranga basketball community to recognise and celebrate Matariki like that, Rob. It's great.
Yeah, awesome halftime performance there. You know, song throughout. Love to see it. Love to celebrate our culture as well.
So if you want to shout out there, scan that QR code. It's on your screen right now. Fire got some fans out there.
Yeah, they always get behind their team, the Phi. So it's a tough place to play. It's cold in that gym. I'll tell you that much for free.
It's winter here in New Zealand, Aotearoa, so always a little bit challenging. So 54-50 it is, as we welcome you to Tauranga for the second half of this Cells NBL game. It's the Saints up by 4 points. Yeah. Hey, need to have your company. This game is far from done, though. Yeah, challenges for both teams who are going to have to earn this victory.
Yeah, battle of 2 quarters so far. You know, the first quarter, the Phi had the Saints number, and Saints come out in the second, made some adjustments, and you know, put a number on the Phi. So 2 quarters, you know, 2 left to go.
Absolutely, and don't forget, folks, we've got a double header coming up tomorrow in the Cells NBL. We're in Palmerston North for the Manawatu Hawks game, and then Southland host Nelson in Invercargill. Find out more from the Hoops and Schools program. Get hoops in your school. Scan that QR code to find out more, thanks to Chemist Warehouse, or you can go to BBNZ's website. In too much foul trouble other than Anzac Rosetto, who conceded 3 in the first half, so keep an eye on that, how Matt Lacey manages that. Let's have Nick Tarter there, who has no fouls. So I wonder if we'll find out in just a moment whether Coach Lacey will start Tarter in the second half.
It looks like Anzac starting this half, which is put a little bit of trust in Anzac not to pick up that 4th. But having Tartar as a backup, you know, he's an import big, and you know, he's athletic and strong, and having him as a backup is a good good insurance.
Yes, definitely. So this game beautifully poised, heading into the second half. Both teams shooting above 50%. Both teams pretty good from the 3-point line. The Saints 5 from 13, the Phi 4 from 10. Actually, you've been shooting pretty good from the 3 line this year, Rob. You must be pretty happy with your shooting from long range.
Yeah, I always shoot pretty good, Glenn.
Love it.
No, I'm just trying to keep up with my teammate Dylan Wilkie's probably one of the best in the league. You know, I'd have to go up against him in shooting drills every day. So just trying to be as good as him.
Oh yeah, that can't be easy, especially in shooting drill practice. Those guys never miss, do they?
Yeah, no, we don't.
Oh, it's classic. Love it.
Got to have some confidence when you play basketball.
Oh, do, don't you? Yeah, the team's in good shape. Rob, of course, if you don't know, folks plays for the Tuatara at top of the table at the moment. You've got your next game on Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday against Otago. Be a good matchup. You know, they're fighting for playoffs right now, and we're trying to lock in that top spot.
Of course, they've just come off beating the Bulls away, so that's a good effort from them earlier today. What was the score again? 92-88?
Yeah, good win for them, and you know, they'll look to plan for us on Sunday and, you know, get some rest and get ready.
Of course, you'd wish them all the very best of luck with that.
Yep, good luck, good game.
Here comes Stoddart. As we start the second half of this game, here's Rossetto. St. Murray. Rossetto, a little foul over the top from Rossetto.
I think that might have been his fourth. That's not good. First play of the second half.
It's a real blow for the fight. So Rossetto will have to sit down, you'd think. Well, in fact, it's just been readjusted back to 2 fouls for Anzac Rossetto. Sometimes happens on the live stats. So that will be his 3rd foul just there.
Yeah, he hasn't. Matt Lacey hasn't jumped to put Tatar on, so must only be 3 for him.
Pepper. Good defense on Pepper that time from Tarangi. And there's Davison pinching the ball back. Pepper lets it fly, and in it goes. Good start to the second half for Wellington. Matai over to Tarangi. And that's come off Rossetto. It's going to be Saints' possession.
Yeah, good take by Ruben there. Just couldn't quite finish the ball.
Here's Alea. Davison looking to work off Pepper this time. Carlin Davison. Harris gives it back to Pepper. Getting a few more looks all of a sudden now, Elisha Pepper.
Yeah, 2 looks to start the quarter, and he's made both of them 5 points. You know, you can't keep a scorer quiet the whole game.
Can't now. The Whai haven't scored in this 3rd quarter just yet. That foul is going to be seeing Tarangi go to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. And it's going on Carlin, that foul. He's got 3 in the game now.
I wonder if these guys have been talking all through Tall Blacks. Been away for a week and a half with the Tall Blacks. They would have been talking a lot about this game and their matchup.
Yeah, it's always fun, isn't it? And they all look a little on edge, don't they, which is great. We can just sit back and enjoy it.
Great for entertainment, right?
Same for the coaches as well, as we see Tarangi get those 2 from the Chemist Warehouse to 4. And those are the first 2 points for the Whai in the second half. Tarangi now on 12 points. Harris. Fires it down to Ingram now. Here is Davison again. Alea. And it goes for his second 3 of the game.
He took his time to shoot that. It was a good shot. You know, he can really put it in the hoop from outside the 3 as well.
We've got 7 players in the game in double digits already. Alea being the latest to join that group.
Saints out to a 10-point margin here. You know, can the Whai bring it back and make it a game?
It's the biggest lead of the game now for the Saints. Tarangi. Again, luring the foul. Cleverly out of, looked like Alea that time. It's going to go on Pepper.
Yeah, just playing patient when he's got the ball down low. a few fakes, getting people up in the air and pivoting through them.
Ruben Tarangi back to the Chemist Warehouse stripe he goes.
Love to see these guys make some free throws so we can get some hoops and schools, Glenn.
Exactly, 10 from 15 now for the Whai in the game. Whai struggle and continues a little bit in this third quarter. Davison, nice pull, and that's really nice. Davison, what an assist.
Yeah, just put it right where only Alir can catch it, and good finish from him as well.
6 assists now. Alir making a strong start to the second half. Now he's got a block. Here goes Davison again, and Pepper off to the races. Timeout coming from Matt Lacey. The Saints have flipped the switch.
Yeah, just stepped up a notch since the first quarter. Finding their rhythm and getting out and running. They're putting a lot of pressure on the Whai defense in transition.
We talk about Alir. 11 points, 6 rebounds, and now a block. Whai got plenty of thinking to do now. Amazing how quickly this game's turned around. They were up by 10, remember, earlier on in the game. Now they trail by 13.
Carlin with 6 assists as well. He's on track for a double-double with assists.
It's Mike Lacey. It's far from impressed, Mike Lacey.
Nah, he'll just be loving the basketball. He's a big basketball fan. He doesn't mind who wins. He just loves the game. Might have some points for Matt after the game, but yeah.
Yeah, Mike, of course, one of the big supporters of basketball in New Zealand. Provides us with good stats here on the broadcast. Here is Bazant. What are the Whai lacking here? Rosetto back out there again. That's what they're lacking, authority.
Yeah, just more of that. Great dunk from Anzac. Oh, and the steal. Oh, I thought that was off a catch there. Ref had a bad angle on me.
Maybe Rosetto just obscured referee McFadgen there for just a second.
I think the Whai just needs to slow the Saints down. The pace of the game really picked up in that second quarter. Just to slow it down and grind out stops and grind out buckets.
No basket is going to call there, but Jack Rosetto is going to pick up a pretty cheap foul there, and that will be his 4th foul. So that brings Nick Tata back into the game. In a mixed performance from Rosetto, some good stuff at times, particularly the offensive end, Rob, but those 4 fouls are a little bit of a handbrake on. Ingram, 2 more for the Saints.
Nice, easy out of bounds. Oh, almost turned it over by Ruben.
That was a close call. Tarangi playing close there for Jordan Natai. Shot clock down to 8 here for Tarangi. No luck with that bank shot, and now Pepper has it. Here comes Elijah Pepper. Tipped out of court by Tata. It's a dunk from Rosetto.
You don't often see him catch a ball at the top and drive down the lane, so it's great to see for him. He'll feel good after a dunk like that.
Alir, he is having a very good game. 15 points, he's 6 from 7 in this game, Rob. Including a 3 and 6 rebounds. Saints starting to really fire up now in this game. Randall. No foul on Bazant. It's play on.
Bazant looked hurt as well.
Pepper! Wow, the Saints really starting to cook with gas. This is a very good performance from the Saints now. They are outscoring Tauranga in this quarter, Rob, 21-5 so far.
Yeah, you got to put some points on the board of either 5, but the 21 points is the issue here. You know, you want to be around 10 at this point to put yourself in the driver's seat.
Saints really with multiple threats. Tell you what, the 5 fans will be very relieved. Ketchalia is out of the game for the meantime. Tarangi having a tough game. Tipped in by Tarangi, 3rd time lucky.
That's better from the 5, getting some offense, you know, getting down low and a stop here as well.
Here's Cole Hawpoy again. Excellent performance from him so far in this game. Pretty interesting and influential touches from the teenager.
Yeah, he's having a great game, you know, off the bench. A great night. He had a great Rapid League game as well.
Natai. Murray for 3. Yes, Tame Murray. 2nd 3 of the game for him, and here come the Whai again. Pepper. Oh, lovely pass. Harris is fouled. Saints are looking pretty solid in this game.
Whai can still come back though. It's only 13 points. You know, that could go in a matter of minutes.
Yes, indeed, a couple of players get hot. Back in single digits and lower even in no time whatsoever is Harris. A lot of time left in the game too, Rob.
Yeah, heaps of time. See Jaden Bazant just getting his ankle taped. Must have rolled it a little bit just before, and hopefully see him back on the court all good.
Harris misses both, and Hunt's got it back though. And Hawpoy's got it eventually, and he's fouled. That was Cole Hawpoy, pure determination.
Love to see it, the fearlessness of him.
Hawpoy's going to be interesting to watch his development over the next few years. Exciting prospect, Rob.
Yeah, they've got 2 on the court right now as well. They're trusting Masters as well. Ruben wide open.
Another 3 for Tauranga. So that 18-point lead is back to 10.
Matter of minutes.
Tauranga really making it tougher now offensively for the Saints. Tarangi, by the way, with that 3 is up to 18 points in the game. Here's Pepper. Pepper finds his way through again, though. He's all class, Elijah Pepper. Really interesting, Rob. They kept them so quiet for such a long period of time in the first half. And now Pepper's up to 18 points. Murray.
I think he wanted a goaltend on the first one, but looked clean from my angle. Good back cut to get him to that point.
Pepper creates space for himself and buries the triple.
Yeah, he's a scorer. He's going to get going. He might have a slow first quarter, first half, but you know, he's always going to put points on the board.
Foul at the other end. That might go on Hunt. Back to a 15-point lead. So Harris is going to check out of the game. Got 4 points and 4 rebounds and 5 assists so far, Hiram Harris.
Yeah, just popping up on the stat sheet all over the place is Hiram Harris doing what Hiram does.
Tarangi back at the Chemist Warehouse stripe. been there a lot in this game. He's 9 from 11. He's taken 11 of the 17 shots the Five had from the Chemist Warehouse striking. This is another one, and it's going to be Saints possession.
But uncharacteristic from Ruben there, missing the free throw.
Davison. Stoddart back out there now for the Five as well. Now Hunt. Holding foul there from Nick Stoddart.
I think Stoddart definitely fouled, but Hunt got away with a little bit of a hold himself there as well. Little argy-bargy both ways.
Don't mind that, Rob, do you? It's all part of the game, isn't it?
No, I think the ref's got to let that go. They're both giving it to each other.
14-point game, 3:13 left in the third. Hope you're enjoying the Cells NBL clash. Here's Pepper. That would have been pretty amazing if that dropped.
Yeah, that was a bit of a heat check, I think, shooting it off 1 foot like that.
It's Chase Jeter, which we nicknamed his shots a flea, the floating three.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, we can credit Kayla Manua-Rangi for that one. Here comes Nick Stoddart. Tarangi. Nice from Ruben Tarangi. He's having quite the second half for the Fives. Really rolled his sleeves up. 21 points for Ruben Tarangi now. Davison. Another foul. Going to be conceded by the Fi. It was on Murray, that one. It's a second personal foul.
Martai checking back into the game, and Anzac.
Anzac Rossetto coming back on 4 fouls with 2:31 to play in the third.
Big call by Matt Lacey here, trusting his big to not get his 5th and final foul.
Yeah, a bit of a shame if Rossetto fouled out in the third quarter, Rob. Jeepers. Matt Lacey rolling the dice a little. So this is Jordan Hunt at the line now. And congratulations to Jordan Hunt, his 100th NBL game this evening. He's played for various teams in the Cells NBL down through the years, the Bulls, the Hawks, the Nuggets. Back home at the Saints now. He's a Hutt Valley boy.
Yeah, he's having a great year as well. You know, he started at the start of the year and was doing phenomenal for the Saints. So having him coming off the bench is just a bonus for them.
Fi looking to finish this third quarter with a bit of authority. They need something solid here. Here's Natai. Natai for 3. And it goes from Jordan Natai, his first 3 of the game.
Good defense there by the Saints, just better offense, you know. It was a real messy possession.
Alea back out there. Alarm bell should be ringing when he's on court, given the mood he's been in this game. Really can't nail it. There is the rebound by Rossetto. Now Natai again looking to get hot. Oh, Alea with a little reach in there. Foul actually might have gone on Luli, in fact. Nonetheless, it is going to see Jordan Natai go to the line because Tauranga are in the penalty. Sunny Tuaputa, the coaching setup for Tauranga. Jordan Natai at the line. 6 points for him in the game, 6 assists. A couple of rebounds too for Jordan in this game. Can't get the second from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Carlin Davison with the rebound. Sam Gold out there now for the Saints. 30 left in the third. Davison. He's just lost it out of court there.
He wanted the foul, I think, but you know, it's turnover, single-digit game.
A bit of a timeout call now. So we see the score at 79-70 with 1:27 left. Elijah Pepper up to 21 in this game. Alea on 15. Ingram on 15. Davison 14. And the 3 in double figures for the Whai. Tarangi with 21, Tane Murray with 14, and Rosetto with 13. Still a 9-point buffer here for the Saints.
So it's got closer though. The Whai just hanging around, and you know, anything goes in the fourth quarter. You know, they're staring down the barrel of a 20-point deficit, and you know, bringing it back to 9 here, end of the third, huge for their momentum and their chances of winning the game.
Really important they don't let it slip now, Rob, though. It's the thing, and the Saints, as we know, have got firepower. They can take the game away from you.
Yeah, really good possession here from the Whai will do wonders for them.
Davison so far with 14 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds. And keen and hungry. There's Natai. Old Hawkboy remains out there. Rosetto remains on court, 2 on, 4 fouls.
Oh, interesting pass there by Natai. Wanted a lob for Tane Murray, just way too early.
Pepper. Harris is wide open there, didn't get the ball, he went the other way. Now Harris gets it. Ingram. Shot clock down to 4 here for Pepper. Oh, lovely play from Masters.
Yeah, great defense, read that black book.
Here is Xander Masters. Ooh, Rosetto. Now he's got rid of Harris. Tip back though.
Way to stay with it. Woo. Would have been cool for him to dunk that.
30 seconds left here in the third. Murray for 3. 5 possession, says Sam Pan.
Anzac there, missing his layup but getting the rebound and then following it up with another offensive rebound, forcing that out of bounds there.
Oh, they're denying the Saints the ball here as Tane Murray's got it again. There's another offensive rebound. Masters doesn't take the 3. Want to settle it down for the last play. Great stuff from Cole Hawkboy again. Oh, Alea. Foul by Jordan Natai. Right at the end there.
It's in the bonus as well, so he'll get his 2 shots. He just wants his 3 shots.
Good play there from him though, Rob, wasn't it?
Yeah, really heads up play, getting his hand on the ball there, and you know, coming up with a loose ball as well.
Oh, a couple of free throws right at the end of this third quarter. These could be critical. Yeah, keen to make both of them. He's 1 from 2 prior to this visit to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Gets the second as well. So it's an 11-point game heading into the last. I don't know if that would have counted from Rosetto, but it would have been cool if it had gone in.
Yeah, he did well making it to the hoop.
81-70 is the score. The Saints up by 11. Yes, hi again, TikTok fans. We thank you very much for your support again this Friday night. Great to have your company. And a lot of chatter again. Someone's saying that Hiram Harris was their uncle. I don't know if that's true or not. No, someone's come back and said Hiram isn't your uncle. No, I suppose. But anyway, well, it's going to be tough for the final seriousness now, Rob Lowe, isn't it? The feeling the Saints have got probably the basketball IQ to close this one out. What do you think?
They've got the firepower, but I don't know. The Fire have been hanging around, and you know they're not giving up, and I don't think they will give up. You know, if Anzac can stay out of that fifth foul trouble, and you're out territory, you know they'll be all right come the end of the game, I think.
Someone's asking what the score is because, of course, the bug doesn't remain up. We can tell you the score is 81-70 to Wellington. And the leading scorer in the game is Ruben Tarangi with 21 and Elijah Pepper with 21. Can't keep a good man down, can't you? It's a bit like you when I see you play all the time, Rob. You might go through a quiet quarter here and there, but you generally come through with some good numbers at the end. So 81-70 it is to Wellington Saints. They were down by 10 at the end of the first, or during the first quarter.
Yeah, they did well coming back the second half of that third quarter. You know, they let Pepper get going there in the first half of it, and you know he's got 21 points now. He probably only had 6 going into the second half. So
Pepper has been like a big part of the puzzle for Wellington for sure. So we get into the last quarter, and the Saints have the first possession. So thanks for watching and supporting the Cells NBL. Got an exciting conclusion to this game, and of course the season coming up now with only a few weeks to go as Alea is going to lure a foul.
it's good play by Carlin. Get downhill and find the open man. You know, a couple of spin moves, get the man off him.
That foul, by the way, went on Masters.
The Phi starting small here in this quarter.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? So Zito and Tata both not on the court at the moment. Haven't seen Jaden Bazan either since he tweaked his ankle. It's Hopoi.
Got lucky there.
Did almost lost the ball, didn't they? It's Tarangi. 8 on the shot clock here. A foul right there on Masters. Harris has picked up that foul. Foul number 2 for Hiram Harris.
Just listening to some great New Zealand music in the background.
Absolutely. Tarangi for 3. Oh, yes.
Rattles it in there.
That lead back to single digits now, Rob.
Yeah, just hanging around the Phi. You hang around, and at the end of the game, you might steal something, you know?
Harris is only ratty because he didn't nail that layup. Get the and one opportunity. Tarangi, he's having a fantastic season. He's up to 24 points in the game now, just above his season's average.
Great effort by a young fan there. We can hear it through the microphone.
Absolutely, and yeah, Hiram Harris, we all know, is not easily rattled.
unaffected by the screaming, but good try.
Yeah, exactly. Here comes Natai. Poor boy. Oh, Davison almost pinches it. Whai looking a little clunky in this play, and they do eventually lose it. Harris, he gets the 2, doesn't get the foul, but that's good play by the Saints.
Yeah, good defense there, and good pressure down the court as well, and finish from Hiram.
Stolen, read beautifully there by Harris. And things not going to plan for the fight right now, so timeout coming. And Harris back-to-back buckets for him.
I didn't know he could dunk it. That's pretty impressive, Hiram. I'm impressed.
Oh, Harris helps himself to 4 points on the trot there. All 5 starters from the Saints now are in double digits in this game. Just didn't go to plan there for the Whai at all. They went small, and in the end, they just lost a bit of steam, didn't they, Rob?
I don't know if it was the small that's done it. I think it was just some clunky offenses that, you know, good defense from the Saints, but the Whai just getting pushed out a bit too far, you know, being relaxed with the ball, and 2 easy turnovers that led to layups.
Yeah, it's been a good effort by the starters and the Saints. Got all their starters out at the moment. Don't know anyone in New Zealand that doesn't like a good long weekend.
Yeah, it's a great weekend, and you know, a lot of great basketball on this weekend as well.
Absolutely. A couple more games coming tomorrow, of course. Hawks and the Jets, Sharks and the Giants. Great weekend for the fans. Of course, it is fan appreciation round. You've got a Cells NBL game near you this weekend. Get into it. That's a great offensive rebound by Ruben Tarangi. He's fouled by Hunt. He got the selfie stick out there to grab that one.
His arm just kept stretching, didn't it? Good rebound. You know, it's a good shot by, was that Stoddart that shot that? It was a good shot, good look. Just a good rebound as well.
So Tarangi goes back to the line again.
Just looking the Whai with 14 offensive rebounds to Wellington's 8. You know, that's kind of how they're sticking around a little bit. These offensive rebounds and second chance points.
Pepper. 14-point lead. Here's Ingram. Ingram determined to score here, and he does. 17 for Dante Ingram. Back out to 14 again. Is Tarangi going to work again? Boy, he's got a ticker, hasn't he?
Yeah, it looks like that score's wrong on the clock there. I think it's 88-76.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Rob, for picking that up. Here comes Davison. Oh, didn't time that pass to Hunt. The idea was right, the execution not that time from Carlin.
Good chance for the Whai to settle it down a little bit, get a good shot, and claw some of this the score back.
Away Tarangi is up to 25. In fact, he's up to 27. Here's Stoddart, Tarangi again. He's getting his hands on the ball a lot, isn't he, Ruben Tarangi? And he gets a foul this time. Tarangi's season high, by the way, folks, is 35. The very first game of the season against Hawke's Bay. And he's on 27, possibly 29 coming up. Probably just jinxed him. I have a habit of doing that.
And you've done it again.
It's 10 from 15 from the Chemist Warehouse stripe in this game for Tarangi. Knowing him, I'm sure he won't be happy with that stat.
10 for 16 now. It's not like him.
Davison, look out, he's in the mood. Oh, he's taking steps there, surely. Here comes Pepper. Elijah Pepper. Boy, that's a good shot.
Yeah, good defense, better offense.
Back out to 16 for Wellington. Here's Tarangi. Zeto couldn't get it back. The Saints feel like they're just starting to take the game away from the Whai. There's Davison. What a gather from him. And he's fouled.
And that's Anzac's 5th, I believe.
Will be that shot from Pepper. One of the best in the game. So Rosetto's going to foul out. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Still 6:33 to play. It's a loss for the Whai, especially when they're down by 16-2, Rob.
Yeah, still within touching distance. It's disappointing for Rosetto to get out so early. He's been playing well today.
And Tata is coming back in. He looms now as a key figure for the Whai down the stretch of this game.
I'm in for Ruben here. Give Ruben a little rest so he's on for the home stretch.
He's been mean in this game, Rob, hasn't he? 27 points, 6 rebounds. 5 of those rebounds are offensive, by the way. Stoddart can't nail that one. There's Davison. Pepper.
Not sure about that shot. I think we could have they could have got a better shot there.
Here's Stoddart. Hawkboy for 3. He's away with that one, and Pepper's got it.
Someone opened the door. There's 2 air balls in a row.
Not good. Here's Jordan Hunt. He was due a 3 in his 100th, and he's got one. 20-point game now. That's the biggest lead in the ball game. Wellington looking strong here. Natai. 5:30 to play. Here's Davison. Yuli.
Yeah, it's getting away from the Whai here. Matt Lacey calling a timeout to bring the troops in and come up with something.
The Saints, look, they have just started firing their guns, haven't they? And they are not missing at the moment, Rob.
Yeah, a lot of talent on the team, and when they put it together, it's tough. You gotta slow them down the best you can, and attack them the other end as well.
Oh, this is one of the better performances that we've seen from the Saints in recent times. Do you think so far?
Oh, I don't know. They're a tough team. They're going to put some performances on the board throughout the season. The Whai as well. They'll be pretty disappointed with this quarter so far.
Yeah, especially the way they started the game. Remember, they led by 8 at the end of the first.
Fans still getting in on the action.
Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it?
That's why we play basketball, for the fans, and enjoyment and entertainment.
100%. Well, the Wellington Saints, really good all-round effort from their starting 5. All of them are in double digits. They're all contributing really strongly across the court here. Hunt remains out there for Hiram Harris. Here's Hawkboy. Got a foul. He's got some athleticism as 17-year-old Cole Hawkboy.
Yeah, that's great from him. Just put his head down, put some pressure on the hoop.
Himself a trip to the Chemist Warehouse stripe here. Old Hawkboy with 3 points in the game, 3 rebounds. His first visit to the Chemist Warehouse stripe in the game. Cool time in this one too, 13 minutes and 40 seconds. And that lead back to 20. Finding stops, and plenty of them. Davison. Stolen by Tata.
There's one stop.
Jaden Bazant back out there now. Oh boy. You'd like to see Tank Murray with his hands on the ball a bit more. Here he is. Oh, offensive foul. Goes against Nick Tata.
Trying to force the ball to Tane there. No, you like to see it. You know, one of the toolbacks getting the ball a little bit more, shooting the ball a bit more. But I'm not sure if he waited for the screen or if that was Tata too fast.
Here comes Hiram Harris for the Saints. Alea. Here's Pepper. Elijah Pepper with the reverse. He's good to watch, isn't he? Elijah Pepper, 25 in the game. Bazant. Jet Thompson out there now for the first time in the game, and Harris just gets his timing wrong that time. Little body check there from Hiram Harris. That Pepper basket just before though, Rob Boyd.
Yeah, he can put the ball in the hoop. He's done it in the Australian League for many a year now, and see him in the Sales NBL, you know, putting points on the board. That's what he does.
Just the guys play for Australia now. He's a boomer. They beat against New Zealand last year. And yeah, he's coming up to a season's high score again, or season's average score is Jet Thompson.
Good to see Jet get in the game and you know, knock down a free throw.
20-point margin with 4 to play. Saints are going to have to really drop their bundle. Here's Alea. Harris with the attempted tip, and Masters. It's 5 possession.
I like this defense on the 5, just hurrying the Saints up a little bit, putting a little bit of pressure on them. You know, they've gone small here, so they're going to struggle on the boards a little bit, but you know, good fight from the guys.
Thompson. Masters. Not the result the Fire were looking for from that offensive set.
Yeah, they're going for this dribble handoff, and then they're trying to pass it back to the point guard at the top, and the Saints just denying it, and then denying all the other outlets for the handoff. So I'd love to see the Fire attack out of that with no help from off the weak side as they're denying.
Davison, oh, what a ball and what a finish. That was one of the best baskets of the game.
Think Pepper could have dunked it?
Tane Murray with the triple. Pepper again rolls it in, and there's a brilliant play from the Saints once more. Well, that's 3 great baskets in a row. There's the one from Davison to Pepper. Then we saw the 3 from Murray, and then another one right there. Great stuff. Isn't this man fired up in the second half in particular? What's happening here?
miscommunication, I think, from the referees and the score bench.
Pepper can't convert the three-point play. That was his first visit to the Chemist Warehouse stripe in the game. Sam Gold's pinched. Jet Thompson's pocket. Oh my goodness!
What a play. Good heads-up decision by the Whai, whoever it was, just to get out of the picture. You know, don't want to end up on a poster with Carlin Davison.
Thompson for three. Pepper flying in there to get the rebound. I need a new pen. I've just broken it. Yes. Here's Harris. Carlin broke my pen. Yes. Ingram.
Excited here in the commentary booth.
Yeah, got me to my feet. I can tell you, folks, Rob didn't react at all. It's all in a day's work for Rob Lowe. What a basket there from Jaden Bazant.
Didn't want to stand up for that.
Here's Pepper. And there's Thompson hassling and fouling Elijah Pepper. Wow, there's a few things in life I wish I could do, and one is to alley-oop like Carlin Davison. But I can't.
Put your mind to it, you might be able to.
Do I look like an athlete, Rob? Nah, that was something special in all seriousness, wasn't it?
Yeah, Carlin's a phenomenal athlete, and you can throw it anywhere around the hoop and he'll go and get that.
So here's Pepper at the line. Well, Pepper nudging 30 points again this season. First from the Chemist Warehouse stripe, going down tonight in this game.
Saints cleared their bench now, and good chance for the Rapid League guys to, you know, get a feel of the game and the speed that's played with.
Pepper, by the way, as we see that basket go down from Tarangi, Pepper has cracked 30 points for the 6th time this season. It's in 14 games. Again, the Saints probably just emphasising here too, Rob. Just the distance at the moment the top four have on the rest of the pack at the moment. Talking you guys, the Tuatara, the Sharks and the Rams.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they've just they've well executed their game plan today. I think the league, you know, you can't take any game lightly. You know, anyone can win on any given night, and you've got to come to play.
Tell you what, the Saints certainly don't look like, right from the start, that they ever took this game lightly as well. And they're playing right to the end here.
Now that was the message Hiram had put in his pre-game chat, as well as coming out and making every possession real. And you know, they started off slow, but they're ending the game well.
Well, even there, we saw that foul. The Saints are up by 19. There's Harris getting up off the bench, having something to say. He's wanting his team to play right to the end as we see what Tane Murray can do here from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Here comes the Saints again. Got a court time for some of these Rapid League players. That was Ananda Robertson. Sam Gold up there, and he's fouled by Ruben Tarangi. So Sam Gold, here he is at the line. Key player of the Rapid League team for the Saints. By the way, earlier tonight, the Whai beat The Saints 40-23 in the Rapid League, and really good performance by the Whai. Jet Thompson, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists in that game. Sam Gold gets that one to fall from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. But speaking of Thompson, here he is. Murray opens up there for Tane Murray. 20 points in the game for him. Play from Ruili, and there's a travel by Gold.
Yeah, right now both teams, you know, they've put their benches on, but they're playing for points differential, and that's really important when it comes down to playoffs and tiebreakers and where you sit on the table.
Another steal from Gold. Munir. Some Munir out there now. Yuli. Now here's Mercury Nonu. Arana Robertson. Here's Nonu again. Nice ball into Gold. And Nonu can't get the bucket. Xander Masters has it for the Whai. Murray lets it fly. Yuli with the rebound, and now here comes Munir with maybe the last play of the game. Not going to be for Hassan Munir. Sam Gold. Someone wrapped the hoop and glad wrap there, Rob. 1.4 left and a BNZ player timeout's been called.
What are we going for here? Nice lob to finish the game. Little highlight for the fans, for the fan appreciation round.
Well, let's see what they can execute. Thanks to the BNZ for the BNZ player timeout again. Jordan Natai with the last play, and he buries it. Consolation triple there for Jordan Natai. He's going to finish with 9, but that's a very good win for the Wellington Saints. They were down by 10 points early in the game, but came storming back and have closed it out comfortably. 109-95 over the Tauranga Whai. Well, let's announce our MVP, Rob Lowe. And with 17 points, 6 rebounds, 12 assists, and a steal and 2 blocks. And of course, the most amazing play of the game, we're going to give it to Carlin Davison. Really good game from Carlin.
Yeah, you know, he had his handprint on everything throughout the game. You know, it's great passing ability, and you know, his shooting as well. You know, free from free is huge.
Yeah, well, he wasn't the top scorer for the Saints. Elijah Pepper ended up in that with 30. But Davison, excellent all-round performance from him. He's our MVP for this game. Well, the Saints go back home and play the Rams in their next game, and if they produce that sort of form against the Rams, it's going to be a heck of a contest. Tarangi was outstanding in a beaten team tonight too, Rob Lowe, wasn't he? As we check out the Chemist Warehouse stats.
Yeah, phenomenal game from Tarangi. Just didn't quite have it on defense, the Whai, and you know, letting the Saints get away with it.
Shout out to Alea. He was big in this game. 18.7 rebounds. Some excellent all-round performances. You see, rebounds was topped by Tarangi for the Whai as well. I mentioned those rebounds to Alea. 12 assists for Carlin. That's pretty decent, as we touched on. Pepper quiet to start with, but finished in a flourish. A couple of blocks to Jordan Hunt in his 100th NBL game tonight. So steals. It was actually quite an enjoyable game in terms of offensive execution too, wasn't it?
Yep. The Whai now have a week to think about their next game against the Saints as well.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they can bounce back. Speaking of games coming up, we've got 2 coming up tomorrow between the Jets and the Hawks and the Sharks and the Giants. 2 on Sunday. The Saints are touched on against the Rams, and Rob Lowe's Tuatara at home to the Nuggets. Good luck for your game on Sunday.
Thanks, Glenn.
Looking forward to seeing you guys back in action and preserving your place at the top of the table. And congratulations to the Saints. Too good for the Whai in this game here, 109-95. We hope you enjoyed the game here on Matariki Weekend 2026. We'll catch you for more Cells NBL very soon. Ka kite.